taking on the establishment in the interests of the poorest. And we would go further in spreading both freedom and opportunity. We know from history, from our Conservative Party history, that comprehensive schools are in the best position to achieve excellence when they are freed from suffocating bureaucracy and given the chance, as Steve Maston pointed out earlier, to shape their own destiny. The success of grant-maintained schools in the 90s was proof that freedom could work in the state sector. But under Labour, many of those freedoms were abolished. Then, in his final years in power, Tony Blair became a deathbed convert to the cause of educational freedom. He set up the Academy programme, a deliberate attempt to emulate the success of GM schools. And it worked. Academies used their newfound freedom to drive up standards. But since Gordon Brown took over, those reforms have been stifled and bureaucracy has crept back. There is a real danger that the promise that academies offer could be tragically curtailed. But we won't let that happen. Not only will we restore to schools all the freedoms that they've lost, we will dramatically expand freedom for good teachers. We will give the best of our comprehensive schools the chance to free themselves from bureaucracy to enjoy full academy freedoms. We expect to double the number of academies currently planned. We will be on course for academies, self-governing schools, to become the norm in secondary education. An independent state school, accessible to every community, open to all, but committed to excellence, free to pursue tougher discipline policies, free to pay good teachers more, free to innovate, experiment, and drive up standards. That is our ambition. And in return for greater freedom, we shall ask these excellent schools to use their new powers to help underperforming schools. We'll ask every new academy to team up with a school which needs extra support. The innovations pioneered in the best schools will be deployed to drive up standards in the poorest, because we are utterly determined to focus our policies on all those who are deprived of aspiration, deprived of opportunity, deprived of hope. And it's because we believe that background should not be destiny, that being born into disadvantage should not mean being deprived of a future, that we want to spread opportunity more widely. That has always been the historic mission of our party. We are at our best when we are radicals, progressives, challenging establishments, standing up for individuals against vested interests, providing hope for the voiceless and the vulnerable. And at this time, we can best achieve our progressive goal of making opportunity more equal by truly conservative means. Trusting professionals, empowering parents, and liberating the strong to help the weak. And if we trust to those values and fight for them with conviction, then we can give this country the change that it needs. We can bring educational excellence to communities which have been written off by Labour. We can bring hope to parents who've been denied a way out by Labour. We can bring opportunity to children denied hope by Labour. We can bring an end to 10 years of extravagance, arrogance, and failure. It's a prize worth fighting for. So let's make sure that everything we do is entirely focused on winning for Britain. Thank you.